What's up, guys? I got another Alliance War video for you. In this Alliance War video, we'll be going up against Scroll Invaders. This is actually Cade's Alliance. Cade is a MCOC streamer. He streams every night at 11 p.m. Eastern. DoolieRay is also in this Alliance. He is another MCOC YouTuber. I'll leave both of their links to their channels in the description below. Please go check out their channels and subscribe. So this first node is node 12. It is Aggression Fury, Unblockable L1, and Limber. It's a Science 5-star. I was expecting a Miles. I usually fight Miles on this node, but it turns out being an OG Spider-Man. This is pretty good placement, but it's only a rank 3 OG Spider-Man, so it's not really that good. But I do get a decent amount of hits in. I do push him to his L1, and I try to evade his L1, but the second web shot of his L1 does clip me. Luckily, I was able to pull up my block fast enough at the end of his L1, like during his punches. But either way, I dropped my own L1, and I did get him down. So this next node is node 18. This is Bane, Enhanced Abilities, and Stun Immunity. It is a Science 5-star again, and it actually turns out being a rank 3 Quake. So once I saw it was a rank 3 champion, I really wasn't too scared at all. My game plan is just to build the 10 poise charges and try and get through this fight as fast as possible. Try and get through this fight before Bane hits me, or before Quake's concussions end and I get stunned. And yeah, man, I didn't even care that she was getting concussion stacks on me. My Spark just mowed through her really quick. Only 8 hits at 10 poise charges. So this next node is node 24, Buffet and Limber, and it's a skill, and it's usually Blade on this node. This is pretty good placement. It's usually a 565 Blade, and it does turn out being a 565 Blade. I really like when the other team, they don't join war because their top champion is Blade, so they don't want you to see that they didn't go in with Blade. I don't know, I feel like it's funny, but it's always Blade regardless of if you're gonna join war late or not, to see to make sure I don't see you having your Blade on your attack team. I'm always expecting a Blade on this node if it's a skill. So yeah, you guys can start joining war on time. I know it's going to be a Blade. But I do get a decent amount of hits on him. When I'm fully boosted, this fight goes by really fast. I've taken a rank 5 Blade on this node down in 24 hits. And I'm not fully boosted right now. And this is taking a lot longer than 42 hits. I'm sorry, not 42 hits, than 24 hits. But I'm making sure I'm trying to not get cornered against the wall. I'm making sure I'm baiting out his heavies in the middle of the screen. I just dropped my L1 and all out of parries, and Blade had a decent amount of power, and he shrugged off my stun from my L1 almost instantly. The little stun, like letters on the right side came up, so I knew my stun procced, but it really didn't proc at all. So this next node is the new Buffet mini boss. This is node 31, and it is a 6-star King Groot. So I'm pretty confident in Spark's damage output on these Buffet nodes, unless there's a Medusa, or who's the other champion I gotta watch out for? It's Medusa, and the fuck is the other champion? I don't know. Either way, if it's a Medusa here, I use Void, and if it's not a Medusa here, I use Spark. So it is a 6-star King Groot, and 6 stars have so much goddamn health. Right there, I really messed up. He shrugged off my parry, and I let go of block to retaliate him, and he did hit me. If I didn't make that one mistake right there, I probably would have soloed this fight. So yeah, spoiler alert, I do die in this fight. It was a little bit of my fault, but I feel like it was also a little bit of the game's fault. You'll see. Either way, I am trying to build poise charges off of the first and the second hit of his L1, even though I'm at 10 poise charges. Now that I look at this, maybe I shouldn't have been doing that. Maybe I shouldn't have been trying to build so many poise charges while I was at 10, because I just keep triggering the Buffet node, and I feel like this Buffet node, node 31, is a lot stronger than the Buffet on node 24. But anyway, I just continuously bait out his L1s. His L1s are really, really easy to evade. I'm pretty sure eventually, yes, coming up soon, I do get clipped. And I don't know, right here, I bait out this last L1 and I only hit him 3 times and then dropped my L2. I did that because I didn't want to push him to an L2 of his own. But now that I look back at it, I should have hit him a full 5 times and then dropped my L2. I probably would have got him down on that last special. But yeah, right there, I got clipped. It was some bullshit. I swiped back and then he uppercutted me. I don't know. I feel like Maestro does that a lot in Labyrinth. I feel like I shouldn't have got hit there. But anyway, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I need to bait out one more heavy and then get him down. But the block damage was pretty insane, and he did kill me due to block damage. But I feel like if I didn't get hit with that uppercut, I don't know. Either way, I did die, and I do have to heal back up. I actually just ran out of potions, so I ran to the Glory store real quick. And I bought some potions. Guys, some people are leaving comments saying, oh, you're a whale. Not a whale, but that was an expensive war. Guys, I haven't used units on potions ever. It's all glory. We're to top 15 AQ. We get so much glory, it's insane. And that's literally all my glory goes to, is just potions for Alliance War. So yeah, if you're wondering if I spend units on potions, I don't. And I never have. So this next node is node 38. This is the node that a lot of people place Iron Man Infinity War on, but it is not an Iron Man Infinity War because it is a Science 5-star. I didn't know who it would be, but it does turn out being a Luke Cage. And now that I think about it, this is actually really good placement, because a lot of people like to use Blade against Science champions. And if I brought Blade into this fight, I probably would have timed. If I brought my 5-star Blade into this fight, I probably would have timed out. But I didn't bring 5-star Blade to this war. I brought my 4-star Blade just for the start with 3 poise charges at the beginning of the fight with Starkey, or with Spark. So yeah, this is really good placement. A rank 4 Blade can time out on this node, but a 565 Spark definitely won't. So yeah, I did mow through him really quick. So this next node is node 42. It is the Recovery and Arc Overload node. I was expecting a Yondu. That's why I went in with OGV, because OGV is bleed immune. But now that I think about it, they had a Yondu mini boss. I realized after the fact that they had a Yondu mini boss. So it's pretty poor scouting on my part. I should have, maybe, I don't know. I'm happy I brought OGV in this fight. Anyway, I do get the heal block on him, but I didn't heal block him when he was going into his Arc Overload phase, so I really shouldn't have threw that L1. I'm trying to get to my L2 really quick. The Arc Overload phase does happen, and man, 6-stars have so much health, so much goddamn health. I didn't time my heal block well, and the Arc Overload, he just gained so much health from that Arc Overload. So I gotta make sure the rest of this fight that I am timing my heal block with that Arc Overload timer. And I'm also just trying to drop my L2s, because my L2s do a lot more damage than my L1s. So I do have him against the wall, and I am getting a decent amount of hits on him. I dropped my L1 to get the heal block because I saw that the Arc Overload clock was going to happen, and it was really well. I dropped my L1 really at a really good time, made sure I got that heal block on him. I got another L2 down, got a nice, I tried to get a nice stand-up intercept, but he did block it, but that's okay. I'll just keep going with the flow, keep going with the punches. This fight is actually a pretty long fight. If I would have brought my Spark in this fight would have probably been over under 30 hits. But I did bring OGV in here, and OGV is not a, he's not Spark. He's not going to kill in 30 hits. But that's cool with me. I'm fine with that. I love my OGV. He has so much great utility. So I'm at 105 hits. I just got to get a couple more combos in on him. He is getting back into the wall a little bit. I just got to drop one more L2, and yeah, man, 7,300 damage. That last L2 did get him down. So this next node is the right to center mini boss. It is the strike back mini boss. And what else is on this? Something to do with regen. Yeah, it's also a recovery node. So it is a 5-star King Groot. I'm pretty sure it's a rank 4 King Groot. So I wanted to bring Spark in this fight because I'm pretty confident in Spark's damage output against King Groot and against this recovery node. So in the beginning of the fight, I do want to try and build to 10 poise charges so I can be hitting the hardest throughout the whole fight. And his regen phase did just happen. And I get a decent amount of hits on him, and that 5-hit combo pretty much just canceled out all of his regen. I did so much damage right there. I'm almost 20 hits in, and he's almost at 50%. My Spark does a ton of damage. Really happy with Spark's damage output. But anyway, I pushed him right above an L1. I did that on purpose. I didn't go a full 5-hit combo there. And I don't retaliate his L1 right there. So I'll be able to drop my L2, and he won't get to an L2 of his own because this is a strike back node. So I just got to bait out this last L1 and get another couple of hits on him, and he does go down. So the boss was a Medusa, and we have a guy in our battle group that takes those on. My boy Dubai, he did really well on the 565 Medusa boss, so shout out to you, Dubai. Great job, man. We did come out on top on this war. We did win, so I was pretty happy about that. Cade actually was MVP #1. Congratulations to you, man. Big shout out to Scroll Empire. I hope you guys like this Alliance War video. Congratulations to all the MVPs. Till the next one. Peace.